in the ActionUp.tv studio here at the Cape August Pick and Pay Cycle Tour Expo, and I'm here with well-known multi-sport athlete Hanlie Booyens. Hanlie, let me just go back a little bit and ask you, in terms of sport, what do you actually concentrate on?
I think it depends on my frame of mind at the time. I think I'm best known as a mountain biker, and I do think that's my strength. But I really enjoy multi-sport, so I often do the Xteros, I've done Ironman, Southern Storm, you know.
No, so you don't have a specific focus?
I tend to get a bit bored with just one discipline, so I even do the odd road race.
Really? And running,
this one.
Really? Well, that's excellent to know.
Yeah.
So, major goals for the year?
I think Grape Escape was one of our big goals, and that was last week, and we managed to pull off a win there, so that was very good. I've unfortunately torn my ACL, so need to get that sorted. So I think I'll probably maybe do Sani to see and then have an op and then take a break and then come back for the race at the end of the year, Wines to Wales, etc.
So you're not one of those who plan like years ahead, I'm going to be the world champion in 2015 or something like that?
I used to have big goals, but I mean now I don't see myself as a professional anymore. I've got a full-time job, and so I just go with the flow wherever my heart leads me, as long as I enjoy it. That's most important for me at this stage.
But I think people know that you're actually a top-class architect, and that's a full-time job for you.
Yeah, no, we've got to practice, and we're fortunate to be quite busy, and so yeah, that does keep me busy. So training has to be slotted in between and over weekends.
Are you a morning trainer or an afternoon?
I'm definitely a morning trainer, but I must say if you're training for a multi-sport event, then you tend to do 2 sessions a day. So I'd normally ride in the mornings and then run in the evenings.
Now, of course, on Sunday it's the Argus. Now, do you train, do you prepare specifically for the Argus?
I must confess, not at all. Argus for me is a fun ride. I think that's the spirit of Argus. If you want to really race Argus, there's maybe 20, 30 girls in the country that can race it, and it's a bit of a luck of the draw race in amongst the men, and a crazy race. Did it a few times and really can't say I enjoyed that. But like this year, I'm doing it on a tandem with a very strong guy from Joburg, and we managed. Well, the last time we've been on a tandem together was in 2008, so that's 4 years. So I'm a bit scared, but we managed to win the mixed tandems that year in a time of 2:40. So that's my quickest August ever. I don't think we'll be quite there tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it. We start early, the roads are nice and open. And
tell me, for people out there, you've got couples or friends who said, yes, one day we should do it on a tandem. What's the difference? I mean, is it much more difficult?
It's not much more difficult, but it's definitely a lot different. For one, I ride in the back, so I'm called the stoker. So you have absolutely no control. You can't steer, you can't change the gears. You just have to put in the power, basically. And so it's difficult when you're used to riding on your own to let go of that control factor and trust the guy in front to make the decisions.
And how long does it take before the two riders actually understand each other?
I think depends on how experienced you are as a cyclist, I suppose. But with Wynand, it was quite easy. We did one race last time, and then we did the Argus, and this afternoon we'll go for a half-an-hour ride, and hopefully we'll understand each other by tomorrow. But you have to communicate. You can't, if when one rider stands up, the other one has to stand up. And your cadence is stuck. So like his cadence is my cadence, and he's got a very high cadence. So we always have to compromise. He's got to go a bit lower, and I've got to go a bit higher to find kind of a midway.
But in terms of ups and downs, are you basically the same speed as the others, or how does it differ?
We definitely. Well, our team, me and Wynand, we're a good tandem climbing team, so that's where our strength is. Last time we managed to drop all the mixed tandems on chappies. But I mean, in general, the tandems are just really quick on the flats and the descents. They are just unbelievably fast, and that's why you can ride such a good time on a tandem.
And comments from other riders, do you get some? Or not really? Do they leave you alone?
I must say, when we were riding last time, the guys were really serious about it, and we ended up with the top 8 male teams, and they were racing. So So they actually just allowed us to sit at the back and be the little mixed tandem that didn't interfere with their race. I think if you're more of a fun rider, then the poor guy at the back gets all the slack.
He's not going to enjoy this bike passing them.
No,
Anyway,
exactly.
listen, all the best of luck for Sunday. I hope it's a good day out there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks, Hanlie.
Dank je wel.